Nothing. I am not taught to make any.
Marry, sir, be better employed, and be not wild. Know you where you are, sir?
Oh, very well, sir. Here in your orchard.
Know ye before whom, sir?
Aye, better than him I am before knows me. I know you are my eldest brother, and in the gentle condition of blood you should so know me. The courtesy of nations allows you my better, in that you are the firstborn, but that same tradition takes not away my blood. Were there 20 brothers betwixt us? There is as much of my father in me as you. Albeit I confess your coming before me is closer to his reverence.
What boy?
Come, elder brother, you are too young in this!
Wilt thou lay hands on me, villain?
I am no villain! I am the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys! Thou not my father! I am right to
Be patient! Your fathers remember to be at Lord!
Let me go, I say!
I will not till I please! You shall hear me. My father charged you in his will to give me good education. You have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding from me all gentlemanlike qualities. My father's spirit grows strong in me, and I will no longer endure it. Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman, or else give me that poor lottery my father left me by testament. With that will I go buy my fortunes.
And what wilt thou do? Beg when that is spent? I'll, sir, get you in. I will not long be troubled with you. You shall have some part of your will. I pray you leave me.
I will no further offend you than becomes me for my good.
Get you with him, you old dogs.
Old dog, my lord. Most true. I've lost my teeth in your service. God be with my old master, he would not have spoke such a word.
Is it even so? Begin you to grow upon me? I will physic your rankness, and give no 1,000 crowns neither. Paula, Dennis!
So calls your worship?
Was not Charles, the Duke's Rockstone, here to speak with me?
So please you. He is here at the door and importunes access to you.
Call him in. 'Twill be a good way. Tomorrow the wrestling is.
Good morrow to your worship.
Good Mr. Charles. What's the new news at the new court?
There's no news at the court, sir, but the old news. That is, the old Duke has been banished by his younger sister, the new Duchess, and 3 or 4 loving lords have put themselves into voluntary exile with him. Their lands and revenues enrich the new Duchess, therefore she gives them good leave to wander.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the Duke's daughter, be banished with her father?
Oh no, for the Duchess's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, being ever from the cradles bred together, would have followed her exile or have died to stay behind her. She is at the court and is no less beloved of her aunt than her own daughter. Never two ladies loved as they do.
Where will the old Duke live?
They say he is already in the forest of Arden, and many merry men with him. There they live like the old Robin Hood of England. They say that many young gentlemen flock to him every day, and there they fleet the time carelessly, as they did in the Golden One.
What? You wrestle tomorrow before the new Duchess?
Mary, do I, sir, and I came to acquaint you with a matter. I am given, sir, secretly, to understand that your younger brother Orlando hath the disposition to come in disguised to try against me. Tomorrow, sir, I wrestle for my credit, and he that escapes me without some broken limb shall acquit him well. Your brother is but young and tender, and for your love I would be loath to foil him, as I must, for my own honor, if he come in.
Charles, I thank thee for thy love to me. I had myself notice of my brother's purpose herein, and have labored to dissuade him from it, but he is resolute. I'll tell thee, Charles. It is the stubbornest young fellow of France, full of ambition, an envious emulator of every man's good parts, a secret and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion. I am Hannah's leaf, thou dost break his neck as his finger. And thou art best to look to it. For if thou dost him any slight disgrace, or if he do not mightily grace himself on thee, he will practice against thee by poison, entrap thee by some treacherous device, and never leave thee till he have taken thy life by some indrouting means or other. For I assure thee, and almost with tears I speak it, there is not one so young, so villainous, to stay living.
I am heartily glad I came hither to you. If he come tomorrow, I'll give him his payment. And if ever he go alone again, I'll never wrestle for prize more. So God keep your worship.
Farewell, good jobs. How will I stir that brother? I hope I shall see an end of him. For my soul, yet I know not why, hates nothing more than he. Yet he's gentle, never schooled and yet learned, full of noble device, of all sorts enchantingly beloved, and indeed so much in the heart of the world, and especially of my own people who best know him, that I am altogether misprized. But it shall not be so long. This wrestler shall clear all.
Dear Celia, I show more mirth than I had mistress of. Would you yet I would marry her? Unless you can teach me to forget a banished father, you must not learn me any extraordinary pleasure.
Herein, I see thou lovest me not with the full love that I love thee. If my uncle, thy banished father, had banished thy aunt, the Duchess my mother, so thou hadst been still with me, I would have taught my love to take thy parent for mine own. So wouldst thou, if the truth of thy love to me were so righteously temporal as mine is to thee.
Well, I will forget the condition of my estate to rejoice in yours.
You know my mother hath no child but I, nor none is likely to have. And truly, when she dies, thou shalt be her heir. For what she hath taken away from thy father perforce, I will render thee again in affection. By my honor, I will, and therefore my sweet Rose, my dear Rose, be married.
From henceforth I will, cause, and devise sports. Let me see. What think you of falling in love?
Mary, I prithee do, to make sport withal. But love no man in good earnest, nor no further in sport neither, than with not but a pure blush thou mayest in honor come off again.
Well, what shall be our sport then?
Come now, whither wander you?
Mistress, you must go away to your mother.
Were you made the messenger?
No, by my honor, but I was bid to come for you.
Ah, fool, I muzzle your wisdom.
Stand you both forth now. Stroke your chins and swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we had none, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had it, then I were. But if you swear by that is not, you are not forsworn, and thus must be swearing by your honor.
Enough, speak no more.
The more pity that fools may not speak wisely, but wise men do foolishly.
By my troth, thou sayest true. For since the little wit that fools have was silent, the little foolery that wise men have makes a great show. Bonjour, Madame Lebeau. What's the news?
Fair princess, you've lost much good sport.
Sport? Of what color?
Of what color, madam? Of good wrestling you've lost the sight of.
Tell us the manner of the wrestling.
I will tell you the beginning, and please your ladyship, you may see the end, for the best is yet to do. There come an old man and his sons, 3 proper young men of excellent girls in presence. The eldest wrestled Charles, the duke's wrestler, which in a moment threw him and broke 3 of his ribs, so there's little hope for life in him. And so Charles served the second, and so the third. Yonder they lie, their poor father making such pitiful dole over them that all the beholders take his part in weeping.
Alas.
But what is the sport, madame, that the ladies have lost?
Why, this I speak of.
Thus men may grow wiser every day. This is the first that ever I heard breaking of ribs was sport for ladies.
Were I promise thee.
Is there any else longs to see this broken music inside? Is there yet another goatsome on rib breaking? Shall we see this wrestling, cousin? You must stay here, for here is the place appointed for the wrestlers, and they are ready to perform it.
Yonder sure they are coming. Let us now stay and see it.
Come on, since the youth will not be entreated, his own peril is full.
Is it yonder the man? Even now?
Alas, he is too young. Yet he looks successfully.
How now, daughter and cousin? Are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
I manage. So please you give us leave.
You will take little delight in it, I can tell you. There's such odds in the man. In pity of the challenger's youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Speak to him, lady, see if you can do it.
Call him hither, good Madame Laveau.
Monsieur the Challenger, the princess's call for you.
I tend to with all respect and duty.
Young man, have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No, fair princess. He is the general challenger. I come blooded as others do to try with him the strength of my youth.
Young gentleman, your spirits are too bold for your years. We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this attempt.
Do, young sir. Your reputation shall not therefore be misprized. We shall make it our suit to the Duchess that the wrestling might not go forward.
I prithee, punish me not with your hard thoughts, wherein I confess me much guilty to deny such fair and excellent ladies anything. But let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial.
The little strength I have, I would it were with you.
And mine to eke out hers.
Fare you well. Pray haven't I been deceived in you?
Your heart's desires be with you.
Come, where is this young gallant that is so desirous to lie with his mother earth?
Ready, sir, but his will hath been at a more modest working.
You shall try, but one fall.
No, I warrant you, Grace, you shall not entreat him to a second that have so mightily persuaded him from a first.
You mean to mock me after you should not have mocked me before. But come your ways.
Now Hercules be that speed, young man.
I would I were invisible to catch a strong fellow by the leg.
Oh, excellent, young
If I
man.
had a thunderbolt in mine eye, I can tell who should down.
Yes, I beseech your grace. I am not yet well breathed.
How dost thou, Charles? Bear him away. What is that name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, the youngest son of Sir Roland de Boys.
I was thou hast been son to some man else. The world esteemed thy father honorable, but I did still find him mine enemy. Thou shouldst have better pleased me with this deed, hast descended from another house. But fare thee well, thou art a gallant youth. I would thou hast told me of another father.
Were I my mother cause would I do this?
I am more proud to be Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, and would not change that calling to the adopted heir to Frederick.
Do my father loves Sir Roland as his soul. Not all the world was of my father's mind. And before knowing this young man, his son, I should have given him tears unto entreaties ere he should thus have ventured.
Gentle cousin, let us go thank him and encourage him. My mother's rough and envious disposition sticks me at heart. Sir, you have well deserved. If you do keep your promises in love, but justly, as you have exceeded all promise, your mistress shall be happy.
Gentlemen, wear this for me. When out of suits with fortune, I could give one without a hand like
There you are, fair gentlemen.
Can I not say I thank you? My better parts are all thrown down, and that which here stands up is but a quintain, a mere lifeless block.
He calls us back. I'll ask him when he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have grown more than your enemies. Cause I have a few. Very well.
What passion hangs these weights upon my tongue? I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Poor Orlando, thou art overthrown, or Charles, or something weaker, master's lead.
Good sir, I do in friendship counsel you to leave this place. Albeit you have deserved much commendation, true applause, and love, yet such is now the Duchess's condition that she misconstrues all that you have done.
Thank you, sir, and pray tell me this. Which of those two is daughter of the Duchess that here was at the wrestling?
Neither her daughter, if we judge by manners, but indeed the smaller is her daughter. The other is daughter to the banished duke, and hereby detained by her usurping aunt to keep her daughter company. The love dearer than the natural bond of sisters. But I can't say that of late the Duchess had taken displeasure against her gentle niece, grounded upon no other argument but that the people praise her for her virtues and pity her for her good father's sake. And on my life, her malice against the lady will soon break forth. Sir, fare you well. Hereafter in a better world than this, I shall wish more love and knowledge of you.
I rest much bounty to you. Very well. Thus must I from the smoke unto the smoke, from tyrant duchess unto a tyrant brother. But, Emily Rosalind.
Hi, my young master! Oh, my gentle master, my sweet master! What world is this?
What? My good Adam, what's the matter? Say!
Your praises come too swiftly home for you. Come out within this door. Your brother? No brother he. This night he means to burn the lodging where you used to lie, and you in it.
Whither shall I
No
go?
matter whither, so you go from him.
What? Wouldst thou have me go and beg my food, or with a base and boisterous sword enforce a thievish living on the common road? This I must do, or know not what I do. This I must do. Yet this I will not do. I rather would subject me to the malice of a bloody brother.
Do not so. I have 500 crowns. The thrifty hire I saved under your father. Here's the gold. All this I give you. Let me be your servant. Let me go here. I'll do the service of a younger man in all your business and necessities.
Good old friend, how well in thee appears the constant service of antique world. But come thy ways. We'll go along together, and ere we have thy youthful wages spent, we'll light upon some settled low content.
Master, go on, and I will follow thee to the last gasp of truth and loyalty.
My cousin, my Rosalind, you would have mercy, not a word.
Not one to throw at the dog.
No, thy words are too precious to be cast away upon curs. There's none but me. Come, lay me with reasons.
No, then there were two cousins laid out. And the one should be lamed with reasons, and the other mad without any.
Is all this for your fun?
No, some of it's for my child's father.
Come, wrestle with thy affection.
No, they take pleasure wrestler than myself.
Let us talk in good earnest. Is it possible on such a sudden that you should fall into so strong a liking with old Sir Roland's youngest son?
The Duke, my father, loves his father dearly.
Doth it therefore ensue that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase I should hate him, for my mother hated his father dearly. Yet I hate not Orlando.
Oh, faith, hate him not, for my sake. Do you love him because I do?
Mistress, dispatch you with your safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, aunt?
You, cousin, within these 10 days, if that thou beest found so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest for it.
I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me. Never so much as in a thought to unborn did I offend your highness.
Thus do all traitors. If their purgation did consist in words, they are as innocent as grace itself. Let it suffice me that I trust thee not.
Yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Tell me whereon the likelihood depends.
Thou art thy father's daughter. There's enough.
So was I when your highness took his dukedom. So was I when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lady. Or if we did derive it from our kin, what's that to me? My father was no traitor. Dear father!
Hear me speak.
Aye, Celia, restate her for your sake, else she had with her father range the law.
I did not pen and dream to have her stay. It was your pleasure and your own remorse. I was too young that time to value her, but now I know her. If she be a traitor, why so am I. We still have slept together, rose in an instant, learned, played, eat together, and wheresoever we went like Juno's swans, still we went coupled and inseparable.
She is too subtle for thee, and her smoothness, her very silence, and her patience speak to the people when they pity her. Thou art a fool. She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt show more bright and seem more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips. Firm and irrevocable is my doom which I have passed upon her. She's banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. Cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool. You needs provide yourself. If you outstay this time upon my honor and in the greatness of my word, you die.
Oh charge thee, be not thou more grieved than I am.
I have more cause.
Thou hast not. Prithee, be cheerful. Knowest thou not the Duchess hath banished me, her daughter?
That she hath not.
Hath not? Rosalind lacks then the love which teacheth me that thou and I am one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let my mother seek another heir. Therefore devise with me how we may fly, whither to go and what to bear with us. Say what thou canst, I'll go along with thee.
Why, whither shall we go?
To seek my uncle in the forest of Arden.
Alas, for danger will it be to us. Maids as we are to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thieves sooner than gold.
I'll put myself in poor and mean attire, and with a kind of umber smirch my face, with the light of you, so shall we pass along and never stir assailants.
Were it not better, because that I am more than common tall, and it suits me all points like a man, an axe upon my thigh, spear in my hand, and my heart waiting fear therewith.
What shall I call thee when thou art a man?
I'll have no worse name than Jove's own page. So, look, you call me Ganymede. What will you be called?
Something that hath a reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Aliena.
Cousin, what if we essayed to steal the clownish fool from your mother's court? May not be a comfort to our travels.
He'll go along o'er the wide world with me. Leave me alone to woo him. Let's away and get our jewels and our wealth together. Devise the fittest time and the safest way to hide us from pursuit that will be made after my flight. Now will we content to liberty and not to banishment.
Now, my co-mates and brothers in exile, hath no old custom made this life more sweet than that of page and hog? Are not these woods more free from peril than that of the envious court? Here feel we not the penalty of Adam, the season's difference, as the icy fang and churlish training of the winter's wind, which when it blows and bites upon my body, even till I shrink with cold, I smile and say, this is no flattery. These are the counselors that freely persuade me who I am. Sweet are the uses of adversity, and this our life, exempt from public harm, finds tongues in trees, books in the running brooks, sermons in stones, and good in everything.
I would not change it. Happy is a grace that can translate the stubbornness of fortune into so quiet and so sweet a sigh.
Come, shall we go kill his venison?
Yeah!
And yet it hurts me, the poor dappled fools, being made of citizens of this unusual place, should in their own confines with forked heads have their round haunches gored.
Indeed, my lord. The melancholy Jacob grieves at that. And in that kind swears you do more usurp than doth your sister who hath banished you. Today, my lady of Amiens and myself did steal behind him as he lay along under an oak, whose antique root peeps out upon the brook that brawls along this wood. To which was a poor sequestered stag that the running hunter's aim had ta'en a hurt, did come to languish. And indeed, my lord, the wretched animal heaved forth such blows that their discharge and destruction left him almost to burst, and the big round tears coursed from the mother's down his innocent nose and hideous kidney. And thus the hairy fool, much marked of the melancholy Jacob, stood on the extremest verge of this wood brook, augmenting it with tears.
But what said Jacob? Did he not moralize the spectacle?
Oh, yes, into 1,000 similes. And most invectively through the country, city, court, swearing of this our lives, of being usurpers, tyrants, and what's worse, to fright the animals and kill them up in their assigned and native dwelling places.
And did you leave him in this contemplation?
We did know, and weeping and commenting over the sobbing deer.
Show me the place, for I love to cope him when they so admit. Then he's full of matter.
I'll bring you to restraint.
Can it be possible that no man saw them? It cannot be. Some villains of my court are of consent and sufferance in this.
I did not hear of any that did see her. the ladies of her chamber saw her abed, and in the morning early found the bed untreasured of their mistress.
My lady, the scurvy clown whom so oft your graces once laughed, is also missing. A gentlewoman secretly overheard your daughter and her cousin commend the parts of graces of the wrestler, that did but lately foil the sinewy charms. And she believes wherever they are gone, that youth is surely in their company.
Send to his brother. I'll make him find him. Do this suddenly, and let not fail these inquisition clothes.
Oh, Jupiter, how weary are my spirits!
I care not for my spirits if my legs were not wearying.
I could find it in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and cry like a woman. But I must comfort the weaker vessel, doublet and hose will show itself courageous to petticoat. Therefore, courage, Amelia!
I pray you bear with me. I cannot go no further.
For my part, I had rather bear with you than bear you. Yet I should bear no cross if I did bear you, for I think you have no money in your purse.
Well, this is the forest of Arden.
Aye, now am I in Arden, the more fool I. When I was at home, I was in a better place, but travelers must be content.
I so good touchstone. Look who comes here. Young man and old and slow dog. That is the way to make her scorn you still.
Oh, Corn, that thou knewst how I do love her.
I partly guess, for I have loved ere now.
No, Corn, being old, thou canst not guess. That when thy youth thou wast as true a lover as ever sighed upon a midnight pillow. But if thy love were ever like to mine, as sure I think did never man love so. How many actions most ridiculous hast thou been drawn to by thy fantasy?
Into 1,000 that I have forgotten.
Oh, thou didst then never love so heartily. Thou rememberest not the slightest folly that ever love did make thee run into. Thou hast not loved. Or if thou hast not sat as I do now, wearying thy hearer and thy mistress praised, thou hast not loved. Or if thou hast not broke from company abruptly as my passion now makes me, thou hast not loved. Oh, Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe!
Alas, poor shepherd, searching of that wound.
And I mine. We that are true lovers run into strange capers, but as all is mortal in nature, so is all nature in love mortal in folly.
Speak is wiser than thou art aware of.
I pray you, one of you question yon man if he for gold will give us any food. I faint almost to death.
Holla, you clown!
Peaceful, he's not thy kinsman. Who coughs?
You are better, sir.
Else are they very wretched. Peace, I say. Good even to you, friend, and to you, gentle sir, and to you all. I pray you, if that glove or gold can in this desert place buy entertainment, bring us where we may rest ourselves and feed. Here's a young maid with travel much oppressed, and faints for succor. Fair sir, I pity her, and wish for her sake more than for mine own my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man, and do not shear the fleeces that I graze. My master's of churlish disposition, and little recks to find the way to heaven by doing deeds of hospitality. Besides, his coat, his flocks, and bounds of feed are now on sale, and at our sheepcote now by reason of his absence. There is nothing that you will feed on, but what is, come see, and in my voice most welcome shall you be. What is he that shall buy your pasture and flock? That young swain that you saw here but erewhile, that little cares to buy anything. I pray thee, if it stand with honesty, buy thou the cottage, pasture, and the flock. Thou shalt have to pay for it of us.
We will mend thy wages. I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it.
Assuredly, the things to be sold. Go with me. If you like upon report the soil, the profit, and this kind of life, I will your very faithful feeder be, and buy it with your gold right suddenly. Dear master, I can go no further. Oh, I die for food. Here lie down and measure out my grave. Farewell, kind master.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart in thee? Cheer thyself a little. If this uncouth forest yields anything savage, I will either be food for it or bring it for food to thee. Hold death a while at the arm's end. I'll be with thee quickly, and if I bring thee not something to eat, I'll give thee leave to die. But if thou diest before I come, thou art a mocker of my labor. Well said. Thou lookest cheered. Thou liest in the bleak air. Come, I will bear thee to some shelter. And thou shalt not die for lack of dinner, if there live anything in this desert. Cheerly, good Adam.
I think he'd be transformed into a beast, where I can nowhere find him or command.
My lord, he's but even now long hence. Here he was married, hearing of a song.
Go see. Tell him I will speak with him.
He saved my labor by his own approach.
Why, how now, Monsieur? What a life is this that your poor friends must woo your company? What? You look merrily?
A fool! A fool! I met a fool in the forest. As I food by food, I met a fool who laid him down and basking in the sun. Tomorrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. I'm not fool till heaven hath sent me fortune. Then he drew a dial from his poke, and looking on it with lackluster eye, says, very wisely, "It is 10 o'clock, and thus we may see," quoth he, "how the world wags. 'Tis but 1 hour ago since it was 9, and after 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And thus hour by hour we ripe, and from hour to hour we rot and rot. Thereby hangs a tale. When I did hear the fool thus moral on the time, my lungs began to crow like chanticleer, that fools should be so deep contemplative. And I did laugh since intermission an hour by his dial. Look up here.
Forbear and eat no more,
I have eaten them yet.
nor shalt not till necessity be served.
Art thou thus golden man by thy distress, or else a rude despiser of good manners that in civility thou seemest so empty?
He dies that touches any of this fruit till I and my affairs are answered.
You will not be answered with reason. I must die.
What would you have? Your gentleness shall serve more than you force move us to gentleness.
I'd almost die for food, and let me have it.
Sit down and feed, and welcome to our table.
Speak you so gently. Pardon me, I pray. I thought that all things had been savage here, and therefore put I on the countenance of stern command. But whatever you are that in this forest inaccessible lose and neglect the creeping hours of time, if ever you have looked on better days and know what 'tis to pity and be pitied, let gentleness my strong enforcement be. In which hope I blush and hide my sword.
Who is it that have seen better days, and wipe their eyes of sacred peace drops? Now sit you down and take what help you have that you wantonly ministered.
Then, but forbear your food a little while, whilst like a doe I go to find my fawn and bring it food. There is an old poor man who after me hath many a weary step limped in pure love. Till he be first sufficed, I will not touch a bit.
Go seek him, and we will nothing waste till you return.
Thank ye, and be blessed for your good comfort.
Thou seest, we are not all alone unhappy. This wife, in universal theater, presents her woeful pageants in the scene where we play.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women are merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time may play many parts, his acts being 7 ages.
At first the infant,
Mewling and puking in the nursery.
Then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail on the way to school.
And then the lover, sighing like furnace, with a woeful ballad made to his mistress's beauty. Then a soldier, full of strange oaths and weird like tar, jealous in heart, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, fair on good, keep in line, with eyes of beer and beard, a formal cup, full of wise saws and modern instances, and thus he plays his part.
The 6-inch shifts into the lean and slipper pantaloon. Spectacles are known, pouch upside. His youthful hose, well saved, a word too wide for his trunk shank, and his big, manly voice, turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound.
Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion.
teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything.
Welcome. Sit down, your venerable burden, and let him feed.
Thank you most of all for him.
So educated. I can scarce speak to thank you for myself.
Welcome. Fall through. I will not trouble you as yet to question about your fortune. Give us some music, and a good cousin, sing. Be truly welcome hither. I am the Duke that loved your father. The residue of your fortune, go to my cave and tell me. Good old man, thou art right welcome as thy master is. Support him by the arm. Give me your hand, and let me all your fortunes understand.
Not seen him since. Sir, that cannot be. Find thy brother, wheresoever he is, seek him with candor. Bring him dead or living within this 12 months, or turn thou no more to seek a living in our turn. Thy land and all things that thou dost call thine, worth seizure do we seize into our hands, till thou canst acquit thee by thy brother's mouth of what we think against thee.
Oh, that your highness knew my heart in this. I never loved my brother in my life.
More villain thou! Well, push him out of doors, and let my offers of such a nature make an extent upon his house. Do this expediently, and turn him going!
Hang there my verse and witness of my love. Now, thrice crowned queen of night, survey with thy chaste eye from thy pale sphere above thy huntress name which my full life doth sway. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll character, that every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtues witnessed everywhere. Run, run, Orlando, carve on every tree the fair, the chaste, and inexpressible shade.
And how like you the shepherd's life, Master Touchstone?
Truly, shepherd, in respect of itself, it is a good life. But in respect that it is a shepherd's life, it is not. In respect that it is solitary, I like it very well. But in respect that it is private, it is a very vile life. Now, in respect that it is in the fields, it pleases me well. But in respect that it is not at the court, it is tedious. As it is a spare life, look you, it fits my humor well. But as there is no more plenty in it, it goes much against my stomach. Hast any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No more but that I know. The more one sickens, the worse at ease he is. And that he that wants money, means, and content is without 3 good friends. That the property of rain is to wet and fire to burn. That good pasture makes fat sheep, and that the great cause of the night is lack of the sun.
Such a one is a natural philosopher. Wast ever at court, shepherd?
No, truly.
Then thou art damned.
For not being at court, your reason.
If thou never wast at court, thou never sawest good manners. If thou never sawest good manners, thy manners must be wicked. Wickedness is a sin, and sin is damnation. Thou art in a parlous state, shepherd.
Not a whit touch, Joe. Those that are good manners at the court are as ridiculous in the country as the behavior of the country is most mockable at the court. You told me you salute not at the court, but you kiss your hand. That courtesy would be uncleanly if courtiers were shepherds.
Instance, briefly, come, instance.
Why, we are still handling our youths, and their fleeces, you know, are greasy.
Why, do not your courtiers' hands sweat? It is not the grease of a mutton as wholesome as the sweat of a man. Shallow, shallow. A better instance, I say, come.
Besides, our hands are hard.
Your lips will feel them the sooner. More better instance, I say, come.
And they're often tarred over the surgery of sheep. And would you have us kiss tar? The courtiers' hands are perfumed with civet.
Most shallow man, thou learns as meet in respect of a good piece of flesh indeed. Learn of the wise and repent. Civet is of a baser birth than tar, the very uncleanly flux of a cat. Mend the instance, shepherd.
You have too courtly a wit for me. I'll rest.
Wilt thou rest damned? God help thee, shallow man.
Sir, I am a true laborer. I earn that I eat, get that I wear. Oh, no man hate, envy no man's happiness. Glad of other men's good, content with my arms. And the greatest of my pride is to see my ewes graze and my lambs suck.
That were another simple sin in you, to bring the ewes and the rams together and to get your living by the copulation of cattle, to trade the she-lamb of a 12-month to the old cuckoldly ram. Thou beest not damned for this, the devil himself will have no shepherds.
From the east to western end, no jewel is like Rosalind. Her worth, being mounted on the wind, through all the world bears Rosalind. All the pictures fairest lined are the black to Rosalind. Let no face be kept in mind but the fair of Rosalind.
I'll rhyme so for 8 years altogether.
Out of fool.
For a taste. If a heart do lack a hind, let him seek out Rosaline. If after kind, so be sure, will Rosaline. Winter garments must be lined, so must slender Rosaline. They that reap must sheath and bind, then to cart with Rosaline. Sweetest nut hath sourest wine, such a nut is Rosaline. He that sweetest rose will find, must find love's prick and Rosaline. This is the very false scallop of verses. Why do you infect yourself with them?
Peace, you dull fool. I found them on a tree.
Truly, the tree yields bad fruit.
Peace.
Stand aside, your husband's sister reading.
Why should this a desert be? For it is unpeopled? No. Tongues I'll hang on every tree, and will I, Rosalinda write, teaching all that read to know the quintessence of every sprite heaven would in little show. Therefore, heaven, nature charged, that one body should be filled with all graces wide enlarged, nature presently distilled, Helen's cheek, but not her heart, Cleopatra's majesty, Atalanta's better part, Thus Rosalind of many parts by heavenly synod was devised, of many faces, eyes, and hearts, to have the touches dearest prized. Heaven would that she these gifts should have, and I to live and die her slave.
O most gentle Jupiter, what tedious homily of love have you made your parishioners call? And never cried, have patience, good people.
How now, back friends, shepherd, go off a little. Go with him, sir.
Come, shepherd, we must make an honorable retreat, though not with bag and baggage, but with scrip and scrippage.
Didst thou hear these verses?
Oh, yes, I heard them all. And more too. Some of them had in them more feet than the verses would bear.
Well, that's no matter. The feet might bear the verses.
Aye, the feet were lame and could not bear themselves without the verse, and therefore stood lamely in the verse.
But didst thou hear without wondering how thy name should be hanged and carved upon these trees?
7 of the 9 days out of the wonder before you came. Look what I found upon a palm tree.
Trow you who hath done this?
Is it a man?
And a chain that you once wore about his neck? Change of color?
Nay, but who is it?
Is it possible?
Nay, I prithee now, but petition I give it, tell me who it is.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. And most wonderful. Wonderful. And again, wonderful. And after that, we're all moving.
Good, my complexion! Dost thou think though in comparison like a man, I have a doublet and hose in my disposition? 1 inch of the Langmore is a self
tea of discovery. Prithee, tell me who it is, quickly, and speak apace. Without this stammer, that thou mightest pour this concealed man out of thy mouth as wine comes out of a narrow-mouthed bottle, either too much at once or none at all. Prithee, take the cork out of thy mouth, that I might drink thy tidings.
So you may put a man in your belly.
Is he of God's making? What manner of man? Is his head with a hat or his chin with a beard?
Nay, he hath but a little beard.
Well, God will send more if the man will be thankful. Let him stay the growth of his beard if he delay me not the knowledge of his chin.
It is young Orlando that tripped up the wrestler's heels and your heart, both in an instant.
Nay, the devil take mocking, speak sad thou and true maid.
Faith, cuz, 'tis he.
Orlando!
Orlando.
Alas the day! What shall I do with my doublet and hose? Oh, what did he when thou sawest him? How looked he? Where went he? What makes he here? Did he ask me where remains he? How parted he with thee? When shalt thou see him again? Answer me in one word.
You must learn to guard Banjo's mouth first.
Does he know I am in this forest? And in man's apparel? Looks he as freshly as he did the day he wrestled?
But take a taste of my finding him and relish it with good observance. I found him under a tree, like a dropped acorn.
It may well be called Jove's tree if it drops forth such fruit.
Give the audience an hour.
Proceed.
There lay he stretched along like a wounded knight.
Don't be a pity to see such a sight, it well becomes the ground.
Cry hollow to thy tongue, I pity, curvets unseasonably. He was furnished like a hunter.
Oh, as he comes to kill my heart.
Say to myself, without a burden, thou bringest me out of tune.
Do you not know I am a woman? But I think I must speak. Say on.
You bring me out. Soft. Comes he not here?
Tis he, say why I know him.
I thank you for your company, but good faith, I hadn't been myself alone.
And so had I. Yet for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society.
Goodbye, let's meet as little as we can.
Better strangers.
I prithee you mar no more trees with writing love songs in their barks.
Pray mar no more of my verses with reading an ill favor.
Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I do not like her name.
Pleasing you when she was christened.
What stature is she of?
Just as high as my heart.
You are full of pretty answers. Where's fault muse to be in love?
'Tis a fault I would not trade for your best virtue.
By my troth, I was seeking for a fool when I found thee.
He is drowned in the brook. Look you but in and you shall find him.
There I shall see mine own figure.
Which I take to be either a fool or a cipher.
I'll tarry no longer with thee. Farewell, Signor Love.
I'm glad of your departure. Adieu, Monsieur Melancholy.
I will speak to him as a saucy lad, and under that have a play the knave with him. Do you hear, Forester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you, what is the clock?
You should ask the time of day. There's no clock in the forest.
Then there's no true lover in the forest. A sighing every minute and groaning every hour would detect the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
Why not the swift foot of time? Had not that been as proper?
By no means, sir. Time travels in diverse paces with diverse persons. I'll tell you who time trots withal, who time gallops withal, who he stands still withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Mary. He trots hard with a young maid between the contract of her marriage and the date is solemnized. If the interim be but a sevennight, his pace is so hard that it seems the length of 7 years.
Who doth he gallop withal?
With a thief to the gallows, for though he know as softly as foot can fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
Who stands it still withal?
With lawyers in the vacation, for they sleep between term and term and then perceive not how time moves.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister, here in the skirts of the forest, like fringe upon a petticoat.
Are you native of this place? Your accent is something finer than you could purchase, and so removed did well.
I have been told so of many. But indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth an inland man, one who knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. I have heard him read many lectures against it, and I thank God I'm not a woman to be touched with so many giddy offenses as we have generally taxed their whole sex withal.
I prithee, recount some of them.
No, I will not cast away my physic on those that are sick. abuses our young plants, Rosalind on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns, elegies on brambles, all forsooth deifying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel. Seems to have the very quotidian of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaken. I pray, tell me your remedy.
There are none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man of love, in which case I am sure you are not prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not. A blue eye and sunken, which you have not. A beard neglected, which you have not. But I find that simply having a beard is a younger woman's prerogative. And that your hose should be ungartered, your bonnet unbandaged, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrated careless desolation. But you are no such man. You rather put device in your accoutrement, as loving it yourself than seeing the lover of any other.
Fair youth, I would I could make me believe I love.
Will you believe it? May I say make her that you love, believe it. Which I want she is apt to do as she does. But in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses upon the trees when Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to thee, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love as your right to speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely a madness, and all say deserves as well the dark house and whip as madmen do. And yet the reason they are not so punished in turn, for the lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are in love too. Yet I profess curing it by counsel.
Did you ever cure any son?
Yes. One, and in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me, at which point would I, being but a moonish youth, grieve, be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, proud, fantastical, full of tears, full of smiles, for every passion something, and for no passion truly anything. But then like him, then loathe him, then entertain him, then forswear him, now weep for him, then spit at him. Then I drove my suitor from his mad humor of love to a living humor of madness, which was to forswear the world, and live in a nook, monastic. And thus I cured him. In this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sound sheep's heart, that there will not be one spot of love in it.
Fair youth, I say I would not be cured.
I would cure you. You could call me Rosalind, and come every day to my coat and woo me.
By the faith of my love, I would. Tell me where it is.
Go with me too, and I'll show it to you. And by the way, you will tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, pretty youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?
Come a pace, Audrey. I will fetch up your coats, Audrey. And how, Audrey? Am I the man yet? Doth my simple feature content you?
Your features, Lord warrant us. What features?
I am with thee in thy coats as the most capricious poet, honest Ovid was among the Goths.
Oh, knowledge ill inhabited.
And would the gods have made thee poetical?
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest in word indeed? Is it a true thing?
No, truly, for the truest poetry is the most feigning, and lovers are given to poetry. And what they swear in poetry, it may be said as lovers, they do feign.
Do you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
I do, truly. For thou swearest to me thou art honest. If thou wert a poet, I might have some hope thou didst feign.
Would you not have me honest?
No, truly, for honesty coupled to beauty is to have honey a sauce to sugar.
Material fool.
Well, I'm not fair, and so I pray the gods make me honest.
Truly. And to castrate honesty upon a foul slut or to put good meat in an unclean dish.
No slut! Though I don't think the gods are honest.
Well, praise be the gods for thy honesty. Sluttishness may come hereafter. Be it as it may be, I will marry thee, and to that end I have been with Sir Oliver Martex, the vicar of the next village, who hath promised to meet me in this place of the forest and to couple us.
Fancy this meeting.
Will the gods give us joy?
Amen. A man may, if he were of a fearful heart, stagger in his attempt, for we have no temple here but the wood, no assembly but horn beasts. But what though? Courage. Many a young man has good horns and knows no end of them. Is the single man therefore blessed? No. As a walled town is more worthier than a village, so is the forehead of a married man more honorable than the bare brow of a bachelor. Here comes Sir Oliver. Sir Oliver Martex, you are well met. Will you dispatch us here?
Is there none here to give the woman?
I would not take her on the gift of any man.
Truly, sir, she must be given, or the marriage is not lawful.
Proceed. Proceed, I'll give her.
Good even, good master, what you called. How do you, sir? I am very glad to see you. A man hath his desires, and as pigeons bill, so wedlock would be goodly.
Will you be married under a bush like a beggar? Let me to a good church, find a priest who can tell me what marriage is.
I were better to be married of him than of another, for he is not like to marry me well, and being not well married, it will be good excuse for me hereafter to leave my wife.
Me and I'll give thee counsel.
Come, sweet Audrey, let's be married, we must live in Baudry. Farewell, good Master Oliver.
'Tis no matter. Ne'er a fantastical knave shall flout me out of my calling.
Never talk to me. I will weep.
Do, I prithee, but yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man.
Yet have I not cause to weep?
As good a cause one would desire. Therefore, weep.
Oh, why did he swear he would come this morning, and yet comes not?
Nay, certainly there is no truth in him.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think he's not a pick purse, nor a horse stealer. For his verity in love, I do think him as hollow as a worm-eaten nut.
Not true in love?
Yes, when he is in, but I think he is not in.
You heard him swear outright he was.
Was is not is. He attends here in the forest on the Duke, your father.
Oh, I met the Duke yesterday, and had much question with him. He asked me what parentage I was. I told him as good as he. So he laughed and let me go. Oh, but we're talking of politics, but there's such a man as Orlando.
Oh, that's a brave man. He writes brave words, speaks brave verses, swears brave oaths, and breaks them bravely. Oh, look who comes here.
Mistress and master, you have often inquired after the shepherd that complained of love, who you saw sitting by me on the turf, praising the proud, disdainful shepherdess that was his mistress.
Well, and what of him?
If you will see a pageant truly played between the pale complexion of true love and the red glow of scorn and proud disdain, go hence little, and I shall conduct it, if you will mark it.
Let's away. Bring us to the set, and you shall say, oh, we are busy after their play.
Sweet Phoebe, do not scorn me. Do not beat me. Say that you love me not with no bitterness.
The common executioner, whose heart the accustomed sight of death makes hard, falls not the axe upon the humbled neck, but first begs pardon. Will you sterner be than he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
I would not be thy executioner. I fly thee, for I would not injure thee. That tells me there is murder in mine eye. 'Tis pretty sure and very probable that eyes that are the frailest and softest things who shut their coward gates on agony should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now I do frown on thee with all my heart. And if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill thee. Now cover for swoon. Why, fall down. Or if thou canst not, oh, for shame, lie not to say mine eyes are murderers. Let me the wound mine eye hath made in thee, scratch me with a pin, and there remains some scar of it. Lean, but upon a brush, the cicatrice incapable of pressure thy palm some moment keeps. Now mine eyes, which I have darted at thee, hurt thee not, nor I am sure there is no force that I can do.
Oh, dear Phoebe, if ever, as that ever may be near, you meet in some fresh cheek the power of fancy, then shall you know the wounds invisible love-keen arrows made.
But till that time, come not thou near me, and when that time comes, afflict me with thy marks, pity me not, as till that time I shall not pity thee.
And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother? Insult, and all at once over the wretched?
Oh, you have no beauty.
Lost you ever proud and peerless? Well, it means this. Why do you look on me? I have hope not after it. It is not your crescent brows, your flaxen curls, your You that flatter her. And out of you, she sees herself more proper than any of her lineaments can show her. But mistress, know yourself. Down on your knees and thank heaven, fasting for a good man's love. For I must tell you friendly in your ear, sell when you can, do not for all markets. Try the man mercy. Love him, take his offer. So take her to thee, shepherd. Fare you well.
Sweet youth, I pray you, chide you together. I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo.
Why do you look so upon me? I pray you do not fall in love with me. For I am falser than vows made in wine. Besides, I like you not. Shepherd, climb hard. Come, sister. Shepherdess, look on him better. And be not proud. Come, to our flock.
Whoever loved, that love not at first sight.
Sweet Phoebe. Sweet Phoebe, pity me.
Sorry for the gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be. If you do sorrow at my grief in love, by giving love your sorrow and my grief were both exterminated.
My love is not that neighborly.
I would have you.
Whatever covetousness. Sylvius, the time was that I hated thee, and yet it is not that I bear thee love. But since that thou canst talk of love so well, thy company, which erst urges unto me, I will endure. And I'll employ thee too, but look for no further recompense than thine own gladness that thou art employed.
Loose now and then a scattered smile, and that I'll live upon.
Knowest thou the youth that spoke to me ere while?
Not very well, but I have met him oft. He hath bought the cottage and bounds that the old Carlo was once master of.
I think not I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy, yet he talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well. He that speaks them pleases those that hear. He's a pretty youth, but not very pretty. Sure, he's proud, and yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion, and faster than his tongue can make offenses, I did heal it up. He's not very tall, but his appearance, he's tall. His leg is but so-so. There's pretty redness in his lip, a little riper, more lusty red than that mingled in his cheek. It was just the difference between the constant red and mingled redness. There be some women, Sylvia said, they marked him in parts as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him. But for my part, I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet, have I more cause to hate him than to love him? For what did he do to chide at me? I marvel why I answered not again. But that's all. Admittance is no credence. I'll write him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Wilt thou, Sylvia?
Feed with all my heart.
I'll write it straight. The matter's in my head and in my heart. I will be bitter with him in passing short. Go with me, Sylvius.
I prithee, pretty youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
Say you are a melancholy fellow?
I am so. I do love it better than laughing.
Many are abominable fellows. Train themselves to every modern censure worse than drunkards.
Why, 'tis good to be sad and say nothing.
And then 'tis good to be post.
I have neither the scholar's sadness, which is emulation, nor the courtier's, which is proud, nor the soldier's, which is ambitious, nor the lawyer's, which is politic, nor the lady's, which is nice, nor the lover's, which is all these things, but it is a melancholy of mine own, compounded of many simples, extracted from many objects, and indeed in the sundry contemplation of my travels, my often rumination wraps me in a most humorous sadness.
Traveler, by my faith you have good reason to be sad. For you a soldier only and to the other ends. And to have seen much and to have nothing is to have rich eyes and poor hands.
I have my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I had rather have a fool to make me merry than experience to make me sad. You've traveled for it too.
Good
day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Hey, man, God be with you and you talk in like verse.
Farewell, Monsieur Traveler. But how now, Orlando? You, a lover? You serve me such another trick. Never come in my sight more.
My sweet Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love?
For you, dear Rosalind.
Nay. Nay, you be so tardy. Come no more in my sight. I will take the wood of a snail.
Of a snail?
I am a snail. For though he comes slowly, he carries his house upon his head. A better jointure, I think, than you make a woman. Come, woo me. Woo me. Now I'm in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me now were I your very, very Rosalind?
I would kiss before I spoke.
Nay, you must speak first. And when you have grovelled for lack of matter, you might take occasion to kiss.
Who could be out, the kiss being denied?
Then she puts you to entreaty, and there begins new matter.
Who could be out being before his beloved mistress?
Mary, that should you, were I your mistress. And not I, your Rosalind.
I take some joy to say you are, because I would be talking.
Well, in her person, I say I will not have you.
And in mine own person, I die.
No, faith. Die by attorney. Poor world is almost 6,000 years old. And all that time there was not any man die in his own person for a love cause. Men have died from time to time, and worms have eaten them. But not for love.
I would not have my right Rosalind of this mind, for I protest her frown might kill me.
This hand will not give her to fly. But come, now I will be Rosalind in a more coming-on disposition. Ask me what you would, I will grant it.
Then, love me, Rosalind.
Yes, faith will I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And wilt thou have me?
Aye, 20 such.
What sayest thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Then can one desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you will be the priest and marry us. Give me your hands, Orlando. What do you say, sister?
Pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words.
You must begin, will you, Orlando?
Go to. Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
Aye. When?
What? Now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Orlando, for my husband. As a girl goes before a priest, certainly a woman's thought runs before her actions.
So do all thoughts. They are winged.
Now tell me how long you would have her after you possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Day without the ever. Orlando, men are April when they woo, December when they are wed. Maids are May when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a Barbary cock pigeon over his hen, more clamorous than a parrot against rain, and more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing, and I will do that when you are disposed to be married. I will laugh like a hyena, and that when thou art inclined to sleep.
But will my right Rosalind do so?
And my life, she will do as I do.
She is wise.
She will not have the wit to do this. The wiser, the waywarder.
For these 2 hours, I must leave thee, Rosalind.
Alack, dear love, I cannot laugh in 2 hours.
I must attend to the Duke at dinner. By 2 o'clock, I'll be with thee again.
Aye, go your ways, go your ways. I know what you referred to. My friends told me as much, and I thought no less. That flattering tongue of yours won me. 'Tis one cast away, and so come death. 2 o'clock is your hour.
Hi, dear Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and so God meant me, if you would, one jot of your promise, or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think thee the most pathetic of break promise, the most hollow lover, the most unworthy of her you call Rosalind, that can be chosen out of the gross band of the unfaithful. Therefore beware my censure, and keep your promise.
With no less religion than if thou were indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, kind justice that examines all such offenders. Let time try. Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex in your love parade. You must have your Dublin hose plucked over your head and show the world what the bird hath done to her own nest.
Oh, cuz, my pretty little cuz. Oh, let it snow me fellows deep, I'm in love. But it cannot be sounded.
you how gentle Phoebe bid me give you this. I know not the contents, but I guess by the stern brow and waspish action which she did use as she was writing of it, it bears an angry tenor. Pardon me, I am but as a guiltless messenger.
Patience herself would startle at this letter. She says I am not fair, that I lack manners. She calls me proud, and that she could not love me were man as rare as Phoenix. Odds my will, her love is not the hare that I do hunt. Why writes she so to me, Phoebe? Well, this is a letter of your own device.
No, I protest, I knew not the contents. Phoebe did write it.
Come, you are a fool. This is a man's invention, and his hand.
Sure, it is hers.
But a woman's gentle brain cannot draw forth a giant rude invention. Will you hear the letter?
So please you, for I never heard it yet heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
Mark how the tyrant writes. Art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Can a woman rail thus?
Call you this railing?
Whilst the eye of man did gleam, that could do no harm unto me, naming me a beast. If the scorn of your great eye have power to raise such love in mine, alack at me, what strange effect would they work in my aspect? Whilst you chid me, I did love, how that nature fair move. He that brings this love to thee, little knows this love in me. And by him seal up thy mind, whether that thy youth and kind, will the faithful offer take of me and all that I can make. Or else by him my love deny, and I'll study how to die.
Call you this child?
Alas, poor shepherd.
Do you pity him? No, he deserves no pity. Wilt thou love such a woman? What, to make an instrument and play false strains upon me? Not to be endured. Well, go your ways to her. See, love hath made thee a tame snake. And say this to her, that if she love me, I charge her to love thee. If she will not, I will never have her unless thou entreat for her. To be a true lover hence, and not a word. For here comes more company.
Good morrow, fair ones. Pray you, if you know where in the place of this forest stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees.
West of this place, down in the neighbor bottom, the rank of willows brings you to the place. But at this hour the house doth keep itself, there's none within.
If an eye may profit by a tongue, then should I know you by description? Such garments and such years, the boy is fair, of female favor, bestows himself like the right sister. The woman low and rounder than her brother. Are you not the owner of the house I did inquire for?
It is no boast being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both. And to the youth he calls this Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you'll know of me, what man I am, and how and why and where that handkerchief is stained.
I pray you tell it.
When last the young Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour. And pacing through the forest low it befell, he threw his eye aside and marked what object to present itself. Under an old oak, whose boughs were mossed with age, a wretched, ragged man, overgrown with hair, lay sleeping on his back. About his neck, a green, gilded snake had wreathed itself, who with her head, nimble in threats, approached the opening of his mouth. But suddenly, seeing Orlando, it unlicked itself, and with intended glides it slip away into the bush, under which bush's shade a lioness, with udders all drawn dry, lay couching, head on ground, with cat-like watch for when that sleeping man should stir. For 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. The seeing Orlando did approach the man, and found it was his brother, his elder brother.
Oh, I heard him speak of that same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
Well, he might so do, for well I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there, food to the sucked and hungry lions?
Twice did he turn his back and purpose so, but kindness, nobler ever than revenge, in nature, stronger than his just occasion, made him give battle to the lioness, who quickly fell before him. In returning from miserable slumber, I awake.
Are you his brother?
Was you he rescued?
You do it to so often tried to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not shame to tell you what I was, since my conversion so sweetly tastes, being the thing I am.
But for the poor mountain.
By and by, when from the first to last betwixt us two tears our countenance had most kindly bathed, as to how I came into that desert place. In brief, he led me to the gentle Duke, who gave me fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly unto his cave. There stripped himself, and here upon his arm the lioness had torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled. And there he fainted, and cried in fainting upon Rosalind. Brief, I recovered him, bound up his wound, and after some small space, being strong at heart, he sent me hither, stranger, as I am, to tell the story, that you might excuse his broken promise, and to give that napkin dyed in his blood unto the shepherd Scot.
Why, how now? Ganymede, sweet Ganymede.
Many will swoon when they do look on blood.
There's more in it. Cousin, Ganymede.
He recovers.
When I were at home,
Oh, we'll lead you thither. I pray you, will you take him by the arm?
He of good cheer, you. You a man? You lack a man's heart.
if so, I pray you, tell your brother how I counterfeited. Hey-ho.
This was not counterfeit. There was too great testimony of your complexion that it was a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit, sure you.
Well then, take it hard. Counterfeit to be a man.
So I do. The faith I should have been a woman by right.
Come, you look paler and paler. Pray you draw homewards. Good sir, go with us.
That will I, for I must bear answer back how you excuse my brother, Rosalind.
I shall devise something. I pray you commend my counterfeiting to him. Will you go?
You should buy in time, Audrey. Patience, gentle Audrey.
Think the piece was good enough for all the old gentlemen say.
A most wicked Sir Oliver, Audrey, a most vile Martex. But, Audrey, there is a youth in the forest lays claim to you.
I know who 'tis. He hath no interest in me in the world. Here comes the man you mean.
It is meat and drink for me to see clown. We that have good wits have much to answer for. We shall be flouting. We cannot hold.
Good evening, Audrey.
Good evening.
And good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, gentle friend. Cover thy head. Cover thy head. Nay, prithee be covered. How old are you, friend?
5 and 20, sir.
A ripe age. Is thy name William?
William, sir.
Fair name. Was born in the forest here.
Aye, sir. I thank God.
Thank God. Good answer. Art rich?
Faith, sir. So.
So is good. Very good. Very excellent good. And yet, it is not. It is but so. Art thou wise?
Aye, sir. I have a pretty wit.
Thou sayest well. I do now remember a saying, the fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. You do love this?
I do, sir.
Give me your hand. Art thou learned?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure in rhetoric that to drink being poured out of a cup into a glass by filling the one doth empty the other. Now, you are not he, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
He, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, you clown, abandon, which in the vulgar is leave. The society, which in the boorish is company, of this female, which in the common is woman, which together is abandon the society of this female, or, clown, thou perishest, or, to thy better understanding, diest, or, to wit, I kill thee, make thee away, translate thy life to death, thy liberty into bondage, I will kill thee 150 ways, therefore tremble and depart.
Do, good William!
God rest ye merry, sir!
Our mistress and master seeks you. Come, away, away!
Trip, Audrey, trip, Audrey. I attend, I attend.
Is it possible that on such little occasion you should like her? That but seeing you should love her? And loving woo, and wooing she should grant? And will you persevere to enjoy her?
Neither call the giddiness of it in question, the poverty of her, the small acquaintance, my sudden wooing, nor her sudden consenting, but say with me, I love Eliana. Say with her that she loves me. Consent with both that we may enjoy each other. It shall be to your good. For my father's house and all the revenue that was old Sir Rowland's will I estate upon you, and here live and die a shepherd.
You have my consent. Tomorrow shall you be married, and thither will I invite the Duke and all contented followers. Go ye, prepare your Elian, for look you, here comes my Rosalind.
God save you, brother.
And you, fair sister.
My dear Orlando, how pleased I miss you by the heart and the scarf.
It is my arm.
I thought the heart had been wounded with the claws of a lion.
Wounded it is, but the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited to swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, greater wonders than that.
Nay, it is true. For your brother and my sister no sooner met than they loved. No sooner looked than they loved. No sooner loved, they sighed. No sooner sighed and asked one another the reason. No sooner knew the reason, but sought the remedy. And in this degree have they put themselves a pair of stairs to marriage. They're in the very wrath of love. They will together. Clubs cannot part them.
They will be married tomorrow, and I will bid the Duke to the nuptial. But it is a bitter thing to look into happiness through another man's eyes. So much the more shall I tomorrow think my brother, myself at the height of heart heaviness, by how much I shall think my brother happy in having all that he wishes for.
Why then tomorrow can I not serve your turn for Rosalind?
He will live no longer by thinking.
Will weary you then no longer with idle talk. Believe them, if you please. I can do strange things. I have, since I was 3-year-old, conversed with a magician, most profound in his art, and yet not damnable. If you do love Rosalind, so near the heart as your gesture cries it out, when your brother marries Eliana, shall you marry her? I know into what strait of fortune she is driven, and it is not impossible to me, if it appear not inconvenient to you, to send her before your eyes tomorrow, human as she is, without danger.
Speakest thou in sober meanings?
On my life I do. To attend her dearly, though I say I'm a magician. Tomorrow, put yourself in best array, bid your friends. For if you be married, you shall, and to Rosalind, if you will. Look who comes here, lover of mine and a lover of hers.
You have done me much ungentleness to show the letter that I wrote to you.
But care not if I have. It is my study to seem despiteful and ungentle to you. You are there followed by a faithful shepherd. Look on him, love him, he worships you.
Good shepherd, show that you put this to love.
It is to be all made of sighs and tears. And so am I for Phoebe.
Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of faith and service. And so am I for Phoebe.
I for Ganymede.
I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of fantasy, all made of passion, and all made of wishes. All adoration, duty, and observance. All humbleness, all patience and impatience. All purity, all trial, all obedience. And so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
And so am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no woman.
So I blame you me to love you.
If this be so, I blame you me to love you.
If this be so, I blame you me to love you.
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
So, her that is not here, nor
I pray you no more of this. It's like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. I will help you if I can.
I would love you if I could.
Tomorrow meet me all together. I will marry you if I ever marry a woman. And I will be married tomorrow. Satisfy you if I ever satisfy him. And you shall be married tomorrow. I will content you, what pleases you, contents you, and you shall be married tomorrow. So you left Rosalind to meet, so you left Phoebe meet, and as I love no woman, I'll meet. I've left you commands. Fare you well.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
nor I.
Tomorrow is a joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow will we be married.
I do desire it with all my heart. I hope it is no dishonest desire to be of the world.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that the boy can do all this that he hath promised?
I sometimes do believe in it, and sometimes do not. As those that fear they hope, and know they fear.
Patience, once more, whilst our compact is finished. You say, by bringing your Rosalind, you will start her on Orlando.
That would I, had I kingdoms to give with her.
You say, you will have her when I bring her.
Would I were I of all kingdoms king.
You say, you will marry me if I be willing. That will I, should I die the hour after. If you refuse to marry me, you will give yourself to this most faithful shepherd. So is the bargain. You say, you will have Phoebe if she will.
Better have her and death for both one thing.
I promise to make all matters even. Keep you your word, Duke, to give your daughter. You, yours, Orlando, to receive his daughter. Keep your word, Phoebe, to have me, whilst refusing me by the shepherd. Keep your word, Sylvius, that you'll marry her if she refuse me. From hence I go, to make all these doubts even.
I do remember in a shepherd voice lively touches of my daughter's favor.
The first time that I ever saw him, we thought he was a brother to your daughter. But, my good lord, this boy is forest-born, and hath been tutored in the rudiments of many desperate studies by an uncle, whom he reports to be a great magician, obscured in the circle of the forest.
Another blood lord, and these couples are coming to naught. Here come a pair of very strange beasts, which in all tongues are called fools.
Salutation and greeting to you all.
My lord, like this fellow.
I like him very well.
None of you, sir. I desire you of the like. A president here amongst the rest of the country populates to swear and forswear according as marriage binds and blood breaks.
Then is there mirth in heaven, when earthly things may even atone together. Good Duke, receive thy daughter. Hymen from heaven brought her, yea, brought her hither, that thou mightest join her hand with his, whose heart within his bosom is. To you I give myself, for I am yours. To you I give myself, for I am yours.
If there be truth in sight, you are my daughter.
If there be truth in sight, you are my Rosalind.
If sight and shape be true, why then my love, adieu. I'll have no father if you be naked. Have no husband if you be naked. Will ne'er wed woman if you be not shady.
Peace, ho, I guard confusion, 'tis I must make conclusion of these most
you are heart in heart. To you his love must accord, or have a woman to your lord. You and you are sure together, as the winter to foul weather. In a wedlock hymn we sing, feed yourself with questioning, that reason wonder may diminish, how thus we met and these things finish.
Oh, my dear niece, welcome thou art to me as daughter. Welcome in no less degree.
I will not eat my word now thou art mine. That faith my fancy to thee doth combine.
Let me have audience for a word or two. I am the second son of Walter Roland. Tidings to this fair assembly. The Duchess, hearing how that every day men of great worth resorted to this forest, prepared a mighty power, which were on foot in her own command, purposely to take her brother here and put him to the sword. So to the skirts of this wild wood she came, where, meeting with an old religious man, after some question with him, was converted, and from her enterprise and from the world, her crown, bequeathing to her banished brother, and all their lands restored to them again, that were with him in exile. This to be true, I do engage my life.
Welcome, young man. Thou offers fairly to this nuptial day. Now, in this forest, let us do those ends that here were well begun and well begun. And after, every in this happy number that have endured true days and nights with us, shall share the good of our return and fortune. Play music, and you brides and bridegrooms all, measure ye your joy, to the measures fall. We will begin accomplishing these rites as we do trust they'll end in true delight.
It is not the fashion to see the lady in the epilogue, but it is no more unhandsome than to see the lord the prologue. It is true that a good play needs no epilogue. Good plays prove the better by help of good epilogues. But it came to my then, that I'm neither a good epilogue nor can insinuate with you on behalf of a good play. I am not furnished like a beggar, therefore to beg would not become me. My way is to conjure you, and I'll begin with the women. I charge you, O women, for the love you bear to men, to like as much of this play as please you. And I charge you, O men, for the love you bear to women. As I perceive by your simpering that he hates them, that between you and the women the play may please. If I were a woman, I would kiss as many of you as had beards that pleased me, complexions that liked me, and breaths that I defied not. And I'm sure as many as have good beards and good faces and sweet breaths, will for my kind offer, when I make curtsy, bid me farewell.